And nobody loves me as much as me, you know? And when I'm around other people, they see it, they pick up on it. And that can be attractive to some people. Or it can be seen as arrogant. It could go either way. But I'm not really concerned about how other people feel. I'm concerned about how I feel about my damn self. But other most people don't get that every day. They don't see it every day. Man, you got some countries they don't even see a black person very often, if ever. You know, it's the only time they see a black person is on TV, if ever. You know, look, you got white people in America. When I went in the Navy, I was with a white dude. He ain't never seen a black person before. Because in America, in the middle, he from the Midwest, Indiana. You got all white towns where it's like ain't no black people in some of these damn little towns. Places like Montana, ain't no black people out there. They don't see black people out there. I mean, if they do see a black person, it's gonna be a foreigner. If you got all white towns, ain't no black people. Most people probably ain't never seen a black person. And it's like that overseas too. So it's not far-fetched. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. In 2026, it's not far-fetched. And this was in the 90s, 20 years ago when I met this guy, when he told me, he said, hey, I ain't never seen a black person in the flesh. You the first. You know? Shit happens out here. And I learned that guy was a card carrying KKK member. Hell yeah! He was a card carrying KKK member. Let me tell you how I know. The card dropped. He dropped the card on the floor, and I picked it up. And I was like, oh shit, bro. You a fucking member? Oh shit. I didn't know y'all had membership. God damn. I know y'all had a secret society, but I didn't know y'all had membership. God damn. And so at the time, dude named Carlos was with me, right? So Carlos was like, hey, let's whip his fucking ass. I was like, yo, I don't give a damn, bro. I know just because he's a KKK member, you want to whip his ass. I didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? It ain't do nothing to me. But I picked his card up. That's how I knew he was a KKK member. You know, that's I think I might have told this story before. You know, but that happened. That was real life shit. You know, man, I've met some characters since I'm a living man. You know, I have. But hey, you gotta watch the company you keep, man. But you gotta have some street smarts out here. You gotta have. That's almost mandatory at this point. And just because you work a corporate job, a cushy job. Don't be naive and think that you're not going to run into the same type of vultures and same type of people you would meet in your personal life. No, the people on your job are today are damn near the same as you would meet in your personal life. Think about it. The people on your job, they're today, and it's about the same today. Yeah, it's about the same. It ain't back in the day. You know, it used to be where a stripper. Let's not give you an example. A stripper would never be able to get a corporate job. That shit would never happen because they wouldn't hire nobody like that, right? Today, shit, man, a stripper will work a corporate job. He working a 9 to 5, and after she leaves the damn job, she'll go to the strip club. Yeah, or she'll work 9 to 5, and once she'll leave a job, and she'll go on. Used to be Backpage. She'll go on Craigslist and place an ad to be an escort. But then back in the day, these type of women would never get hired. They would never be working a corporate job. The threshold would be far and few in between. You know, because when it comes to these types of women, you can kind of pick up on what type of vibe she's giving. You know, because in that corporate world, you can kind of, a lot of these HR people they can kind of pick up on what type of woman or what type of person you are. So if they get a vibe that you ain't a good fit, then you're not gonna get the job. But today, shit, man, you got women renegade hoeing on the weekends or renegade hoeing after work. Yeah, that happens a lot today. And here's another thing: a lot of these girls in Colombia or any of these Asian countries, even from the islands, a lot of them are hoeing. A lot of them are hoeing or have been hoeing. Well, here's the problem. They're never going to tell you. They're never going to tell you that. And see, here's the thing. Now, I ain't no hoe hater. I ain't no hoe hater, right? But here's the problem that I have. A lot of guys in their culture, they don't have a problem with the woman being a hoe. They don't necessarily have a problem with it. They'll marry them. They'll marry a hoe. I know guys that have done this. Kanye ain't the first. Kanye. Yeah. Yeah, I know guys that have married straight up bona fide escorts and brought them back over to North America and got married to them and had kids, and they live happily ever after today. Or brought them over from Thailand and had kids, and they live happily ever after today. From Australia, same thing. Japan, same thing. China, same thing. Mexico, same thing. I know that married women from all these countries, and they knew they were bona fide hoes, but they got married to them anyway.
Competing, most never understand what's really happening. Attraction online isn't random, it's positioning, it's psychology, it's perception. One photo can elevate you, one message can separate you, one mistake can erase you. Modern dating isn't about love first, it's about strategy first. And the ones who understand the game don't chase, they attract. Love at first click. Dirty little secrets to succeed at modern online dating. Stop swiping blindly, start playing sharp.